Hey guys, I'm Janet, on occasion, and if you're excited for this episode, make a sound of a pig. Yay! So guys, we are gonna go. We're gonna go try and track down Yennefer now. We're gonna go talk to those Nilf Guardians. Seriously, Roach, come on, man. Just when I whistle, you're supposed to come. So, so we're gonna go try and track down Yennefer. So we're gonna go along the coast here, and watch out for children. Better stay away from that oak tree. So we're gonna travel along the coast, and we're gonna head towards that Nilf Guardian outpost, see if they've seen Yennefer, which sounds like they have. You know, they did say so. And there's a little extra bit to town. Seems to be something going on down there. So okay, well let's just get distracted for a while then, shall we? Derek, get off the other side of the horse. Not. Oh, never mind. Down the cliff. Yeah, you've only got yourself to blame. Hello, old woman. That's your real name.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have known me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way.
You should be flattered.
So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite, Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. I was right baffled for what's he doing, Fryin in the dark. I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Frying in the dark. That is dangerous, guys. Don't fry in the dark. You know, hot oil, like, yeah. A truly fascinating tale.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Interesting. Yeah.
Never taken on a man contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
So, this is where The Witcher seems to differ from a lot of games. So, this is pretty normal for an RPG to be, you know, like, oh, fetch me pan, or something, whereas The Witcher takes it in a much darker place. So, obviously, feeble door, and for Srodar. Yep. So, anyway, so we're gonna wander in here, have a look around. We're gonna steal all the money in here, because this place is empty. We're not gonna steal the rotting flesh. Odd that they're keeping rotting flesh in a cabinet. I know no one's lived here in a while, but seems a little bit weird. So, anyway, so...
The corpse explains the stench.
Does indeed. Also, what's this?
Monocle. Interesting.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. Some phosphorus there. Got some more alchemist's powder. Let's have a look at that sword, shall we? Hunter's gauntlets, cool. Right, so let's have a look. So here you can see there's a pan. There's a pan right there, and also
documents almost entirely burned. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
They say I'm going barmy. So, burn papers. And when you arrange to meet, you fucking show up. I did, risking my life in the entire blasted operation, and ended up standing there with my ploughing cock in my hands, waiting for nothing. I thought the Nilfgaardian army was better organised than that. But you, illegible, tell that blessed Lord General of yours that me and my companions don't hold grudges. So we won't break off negotiations. But since our old plan's gone tits up, this time we'll choose the time and the place for the next meeting. So clearly something a bit suspicious going on. Ooh, hello.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have you?
Interesting. So clearly, something a little bit suspect going on in this place. You know, a meet went bad. You know, one guy came in to confront the other, got stabbed. One guy tried to burn the evidence of all the letters that he'd written in order to try and, you know, set up a meeting with possibly the guy that tried to murder him, or maybe he's a third party trying to stop the meeting to begin with. Right? So, pretty fun. And we don't need the rotting flesh. That's just... no, we're not having that. So, here you go, pan quest.
Here,
done.
frying pan.
I know, guys, pretty grueling, but, you know, we made it in the end and took very little
I could
damage.
see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents, too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about!
Because of
You
spies!
earned a token of thanks. Here's for the road.
Thank you. What'd she give us?
Nice
She gives bread and apple juice. Oh, lovely. Ooh, dark iron ore. All that does. Would you like to have a look at this stuff? I can't remember. Phosphorus. Timber. That'll do. So we've got some bread and some apple juice, so that's kind of cool. Gave us some more food, which we can nibble on to get our health back. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but basically you can meditate in this game. And usually, even if you only meditate for an hour, it'll give you all your health back. Not on this difficulty setting. Doesn't heal you at all. Roach, what the... Come back here. Come on, buddy. We've got work to do. Okay, wolves over there, apparently. So, we're going to carry on to the keep. Go torch those Nilfgaardians. Right, so, where are we going now? It says to just run across there, but I want to stick to the coast. So, also, what's kind of nice is if you look at the world map, now that we've had a look at the notice board in this area, you'll see a load of question marks all over the place. So those will be different points of interest that we can, you know, we can explore. So obviously, while we're up here, I thought, yeah, may as well check this one out. You just make a horse noise, Jerry. So, some drowners here. We haven't fought them yet. But, yeah, they kind of like to drown people. And we're not going to let them. Come on, buddy. His friend doesn't seem to care. Oh, now he cares. Or does he? These guys seem very aloof. Yep, there we go. Ooh, he was cleft in twain. That's what the cool kids call it. So, okay, so there's some hidden treasure here. So, looks like there's some herb there as well. Buckthorn. Believe it or not, well, we actually need that later. It's kind of a quest, but oh well. And here we go. Locked. Oh. I guess we'll come back to it. Yep, we'll come back to that, I guess. Alright, fine. I forgot there was a key for that. Never mind. Although there is something here. Oh, there we go. Temerian Lily Key. I suppose that'll be it. Okay, brilliant. Let's see what we got. Show me what you got. Right, no, come on, Jerry. Steering underwater is a bit of a nightmare. Come on, just... There we go. So, military orders. Interesting. So, let's read them underwater. That's a normal thing to do. To whom it may concern, by order of the Legion Commander. The men bearing this missive are to be escorted north, to the border post near Oxenfurt, where they will find a Redanian division waiting for them. As noble-born Temerians, they are under special protection, and not a hair on their heads is to be harmed. Everything they carry is their own private property and is to remain in their possession. Any failure to heed this order will be punished in an accelerated military tribunal from Randall Wittenberg. So now that's a bit upsetting. So we're going to do the Temerian Valuables quest later to see what went on there. But clearly that wagon got, you know, sort of attacked while it was crossing the bridge and has now been sunk. So clearly some bandits are interrupting Temerian refugees, I suppose. Because Temeria has been conquered by the Nilfgaardians. They are on the side of the Redanians, so they're going to be fleeing there if there's any, you know, any of them left.
Whoa there,
and clearly, they were people who were trying to escape, which I think is pretty cool. That, you know, you get little hints of that. You know, that the war is actually making an impact on the world. It's pretty cool. So, okay, what's this way? Is this going to take us the right direction? Yeah, come on, it's just a bridge. You can do it. I've seen you do it before. So, yeah, we're just going to march across, and you can see the little fort over there. That's where the Nilfgaardians are hanging out. But also, there is something to be had over here, so we're going to try out some horse combat. And... Wachow! Excellent damage. Lovely. Take that, wolf. So yeah, you can do mounted combat, which I think is pretty rad. It can be a bit tough. As you can see, the horse's fear level is a thing. So you got to watch out for that. There we go. Attaboy, Roach.
Not so fast.
So you can get blinders and things for your horse, so they don't get as easily scared. But yeah, just against wolves and things, it's kind of fine. But if you're trying to fight any big monsters, chances are he's going to freak out and kick you off the horse, like he did when we were trying to fight those ghouls at the start. He'll get very scared if he gets hit by anything. So, yeah. Also, these barrels, so yeah, they explode. So let's test that out. And so yeah, you can kill a load of stuff like that. Pew! Come on, Roach. Off to the fort. Oh, I just stole some dog tallow. That's fine. Well, I don't think it's stealing if, you know, you're taking it out of a dead dog. Huh. Anyway, so let's keep going. So we're going to get to the fort soon. You can see some Nilfgaardians. They're doing some press-ups. You know, got to make sure they're in good shape. So that signpost, that's actually a quick travel sort of location. So you can fast travel from there. So I'm going to leave Roach here. I think I should have left him there, maybe. That's clearly where the horse is supposed to go. Whatever, Roach thinks he's people. Oh, no, looks like he's behaving. Wow. Check that out. He's actually going to the horse station. He knows I'm an idiot. Anyway, so yeah. So these you can fast travel from. So if we have a look at the fast travel and zoom out, you can see any of these other signposts we can travel to. So it'll only actually show places we've been, but we've actually been to all of these because we started at the crossroads, like fort on the hill by there, went down here and around and then into the village, and that's how we started. So yeah, so we've been to all of those. So right, let's go upstairs and talk to I don't know, someone important that might have seen Yennefer. Hello there.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
Seems fair.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher?
Yep.
Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
You can be nice.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
Oh,
To the tower. Go.
just trying to give a guy a compliment. Can't help it if we always, you know, our default stance is sass. These guys have got the nicest tents. Look at them, they're all like quilted and stuff. These are just military tents. It's crazy. God, no wonder they're winning. These guys are loaded. Cool place, though. Let's have a look over the balcony. Not a very nice view from that side. Have a look at the other side, too. So, yeah, also there are these grindstones. They'll give little buffs as well. You know, give you more weapon damage. Which is pretty cool. So let's see if we can see over this way. Looks like our view is a little bit obscured, which is a shame. I like the views in this game, but oh well. So, as you can see, we have to go up there. But first, I want to talk to the quartermaster.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walk here, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. the scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters, they got a place.
But
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
yes. Yeah, let's see what he's got.
Show me what you're peddling.
Show me what you got. So he's got nothing. Occasionally, you'll see there'll be sort of these little sort of papers and things. Occasionally, they'll have an exclamation mark on them, and that's usually not for a diagram. It's usually for like a treasure map, which is fun. So that's always worth keeping an eye out when you you know, get to a new shop, I guess, a new vendor. So we're not going to bother buying any of these because, frankly, we're going to find diagrams for stuff that's pretty decent anyway. At some point, especially on like low levels, we don't really want to buy a diagram because we're going to be finding a load of stuff for a while, and there's level caps on everything. But so by the time we can actually build something that's very expensive and, you know, crazy good, we would have probably found something similar. So anyway, so the Temerian Poniard is actually better than our current steel sword. And actually, the short sword is much better. Interesting. So I guess we'll just sell one. All right, so we'll sell this one. And we can equip the other one. We can sell the hunting trousers, don't need them. And we'll keep the runes for now. So these runes on items, we can see it over here. So here, you can see on this one, there's a little, in the top left corner, there's that little circle. So there can be between 1 and 3 of those on weapons. Well, between none and 3. And basically they'll have, that's rune slots, essentially, so you can equip these runes on them, so we can, you know, up the intensity of our signs and stuff like that. So all the runes will be different, and they'll have different, you know, levels of goodness. So yeah, that's buying stuff, I guess.
So long.
And thanks for all the fish.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
Well, I mean, that seems fairly
I
fair.
summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
I'm a very tall dwarf.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Huh.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
I mean, that seems fair.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already, including a few of my men. To hunt it, I would need to mobilize the entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No. Too high a risk.
Ooh.
I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
Yeah, alright. Can I just say, the Elf Guardians, with their, you know, their big sun logo and all the rest of it, they just look like Knights of the Blazing Sun from Warhammer. It's fantastic.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need a specific herb. Which, spoilers, I
I'll need
may
bait.
have got it
A
already.
specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this, but I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
The one we pulled out of the river.
Mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example.
I should never learn idioms
Go to
first.
Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads.
important.
She will aid you.
Alright, well, we're going to do that. Tamira, the one that possibly knows Claire, who was the Noon race.
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't
Please.
say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Oh. Okay, well, thanks.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sun jakten.
Yeah, Asun Yakton to you. Or should I say Gesundheit? So, guys, we have already gone over our, you know, sort of 15-minute target, which is probably, you know, cutting it a bit fine. Honestly, might have to up the minutes. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so this seems as good a place as any to camp for the night, and I guess I'll see you in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this, comment, like, and subscribe. And actually, I'm going to put a halo on Jerry. There we go. Oh. Anyway, so guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.